The harder you work, the luckier you get. Namaskar, welcome to Next IS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we will cover major headlines of The Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. And here, first article focuses upon Sabrimala Temple, which is located in Kerala and it is dedicated to Lord Ayyappa, who is worshipped as Naistik Brahmachari, which means an eternal celibate. This temple is surrounded by the Periyar Tiger Reserve, and here you must know that in 2018, a 5-judge Supreme Court bench issued its decision in Sabrimala temple entry case, and the temple's practice of excluding women was deemed unconstitutional by a 4-1 majority. The court ruled that exclusion of women from Sabrimala violated the fundamental rights of women. Next article talks about India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor and its relevance in context of India-US relationship, which has evolved into a crucial strategic partnership with growing bipartisan support for strengthening ties in economic growth, regional security, and democratic values. And here the key opportunity for collaboration is the India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor, which was announced in 2023. And it aims to connect India, Middle East, and Europe. It will enhance the trade connectivity through advanced infrastructure, including transportation, energy, and digital networks. This initiative could also serve as an alternative to China's Belt and Road Initiative, promoting economic integration, reducing trade cost, and boosting foreign investment. This project could also benefit India's green hydrogen efforts, contributing to energy transition and decarbonization. However, the project's success requires substantial investment, political will, and private sector engagement. In concluding remark, we can say that India and US must lead efforts to ensure this project implementation, fostering economic cooperation and addressing environmental concerns while balancing geopolitical interests. Now, 6 universities in Tamil Nadu lack a vice chancellor due to conflict between governor and state government over the composition of a search committee, with governor advocating for UGC nominee and state opposing it to protect state autonomy. The conflicting Supreme Court rulings complicate the issue, with one set supporting the governor and other supporting the state. These similar issues are also occurring in Kerala and Punjab, but here the constitutional question is whether UGC regulations can override state university acts, with the Supreme Court having ruled in favor of state laws in past cases. And here you must know that Article 254, subclause 1 of the Constitution applies to conflicts between central and state laws, stating that in cases of repugnancy, central law prevails. However, it does not apply to subordinate legislations. Therefore, in this context, clear guidance is crucial to restore university governance and maintain the balance of powers between center and states. Next article focuses upon asset reconstruction companies, which were formed under the Section 3 of the SARFAESI Act to help bank manage and recover NPAs. Earlier, debt recovery tribunals or civil courts were not very effective and fast. Therefore, asset reconstruction companies were set up to enable faster recovery without the intervention of the court. And recently, RBI has mandated its guidelines for asset reconstruction companies under the master direction. And here key changes include requiring asset reconstruction companies to adopt a board-approved policy for borrower settlements, considering aspects like eligibility cutoff dates, permissible sacrifices, and the methodology for valuing security. The settlement should ideally be paid in a lump sum or with an acceptable business plan if installments are involved, and the net present value of the settlement should not be less than realizable value of the security. Next article focuses upon circumstances in death penalty, and it is in the news because recently Kolkata Session Court sentenced Sanjay Roy to life imprisonment for the rape and murder of a doctor at RG Medical College and Hospital. The CBI had advocated for the death penalty, and here you must know that Supreme Court's rearrest of the rare doctrine established in the 1980 Bachan Singh case restricts the death penalty to only exceptional cases, considering both aggravating and mitigating factors. And here aggravating circumstances for death penalty include pre-planned, brutal murders, or those involved exceptional depravity, while mitigating factors may include the accused's age, mental state, and likelihood of reform. Supreme Court has refined these criteria over time, emphasizing a need for consistent standards. In recent rulings, the court highlighted the need for effective hearing during sentencing to ensure fairness and balance. Next article talks about bail provisions under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, and it is in the news because recently Supreme Court granted bail to Shashibala under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act and criticized the ED's disregard of the legal exception for women. Shashibala is a government school teacher accused of aiding in money laundering for a real estate company promoter. Now let's know the PMLA bail conditions. So friends, Section 45 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act requires the accused to prove that there is no prima facie case against them to be eligible for bail, but it has an exception for women, minors, and sick, allowing them to be released on on bail if directed by the special court. Now, the third round of production linked incentive scheme for white goods has seen significant progress with 25 beneficiaries committing an investment of more than 3,500 crores. Now, let's know more about the scheme. It was approved in April 2021 and it aims to strengthen India's manufacturing sector for AC and LED components, including compressors, copper tubes, heat exchangers, LED chips, drivers, and light management systems. This scheme offers an incentive of 6% to 4% on incremental sales over 5 years, starting after 1 year gestation period. This scheme is expected to increase the domestic value addition from 15 to 20% to 75 to 80%, and it also aims to make India a key player in global supply chains. And now India is the seventh largest coffee producer globally, with exports reaching $1.29 billion in last financial year. Here top buyers include Italy, Belgium, and Russia. India mainly exports unroasted beans, and there is an increasing demand for value added products like roasted and instant coffee. Here, you must know that Karnataka leads coffee production, followed by Kerala and Tamil Nadu. And domestic consumption has grown in 2023, driven by the rise of cafe culture, higher disposable incomes, and a shift towards coffee over tea. So, with this, let's conclude today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.